guys, welcome back to the Best Party channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious vegan chocolate mousse with just 2 ingredients. So for this recipe, like I said, we're going to use 2 ingredients, and the first ingredient is dark chocolate yum. And you can use any dark chocolate you like, but I found the best results with 50% cocoa chocolate. I have tried with 70%, 80%, but you get kind of like a grainy mousse and you don't get a lot of aeration in the mixture. So 50% dark chocolate, and we're using 200 grams. And I'll be sure to leave a link down in the description box with a printable recipe card that you can print and see all the measurements and everything else in there, so be sure to check that out. Next up, we're going to be using some chickpeas, and this is where the vegan thing comes from. It sounds really weird, but it has been done, tried and tested. So basically, the water from the chickpeas, we're going to drain them. We're not actually going to use the chickpea, we're going to use the water from the chickpea, which is called Aquafaba. So we're going to use that instead of egg whites. So this is why this is a vegan chocolate mousse. So now we're going to start by draining our chickpeas. So I've got a bowl here with a sieve. So we're going to drain our chickpeas first, and do not chuck your chickpeas away, because you can use it for salads, for couscous or tagines or some other recipe, so do not throw them away. But we're going to be using the water today, and the second can. Now we're going to put our Aquafaba, or the chickpea water, into a mixer fitted with a whisk attachment, and we're going to whisk that until it's nice and fluffy. So as you can see here, my Aquafaba is already growing, and it's as if by magic. You just whip it on high until it kind of triples, quadruples in volume, as you can see, and it's light and fluffy, just like as if you had whipped egg whites. Can you see that? I'm going to put the chocolate to melt in a microwave, and I'm just going to put it in a heat-proof bowl. And just cast it in there. And to melt this, you can put it at 30-second intervals, and just have a look at it. Don't let it burn, because otherwise you'll ruin the recipe. It's only got 2 ingredients, so keep an eye on it. Every 30 seconds, stir it with a metal spoon until the whole thing is melted and nice. This is where the 50% chocolate comes in really better than the 70%, say, or the 80%, because it has a higher fat content. The chocolate melts really nicely, and with the 70 or 80% you get kind of like a chocolate that's a little bit more seized after it's been melted. So this is why you get a better consistency mousse with the 50% chocolate. Right, so now our chocolate has melted, and as you can see, it's nice and silky. Yeah, then we have no more lumps, and we're just going to let it cool down just for a few seconds, and then we're going to stir it into the Aquafaba. So I have my whipped Aquafaba here, as you can see, and my melted chocolate, which is a little bit cooler, so it's not piping hot from the microwave. And I'm just going to put it all in there, and then I'm going to use a big spoon just to fold everything in a folding motion, so that I do not disturb the air that I have whipped into the mixture too much. So I'm just going to stir it delicately. So go underneath and fold the chocolate in until the whole mixture is combined. So as as you can see, it deflates quite a bit once you mix everything in, but that's okay, that's normal. So now all we're going to do is we're going to spoon it into little glasses, ramekins, or whatever you like. So right, I wanted to mention to you guys a couple of important points which I forgot to mention earlier, is that your Aquafaba or chickpea water be cold. So what I like to do is leave my cans in the fridge and just drain the chickpeas out just when I'm about to whip. I find I get better results. I get a mousse that's a little bit lighter in texture and more aerated. Second point is that to be sure to whip your chickpea water or your Aquafaba for at least 5 minutes. This will ensure that you get a really nice aerated mixture, and the mixture will double, triple, quadruple in volume, as you see, and make sure that the chickpea water will not separate later from the chocolate. So we've only got 2 ingredients in this recipe, so we want to make sure that both ingredients are treated nicely and then you get the best results for your mousse. So make sure your chickpea water is cold from the fridge, and make sure that you whip it for at least 5 minutes. So make sure this is really nicely whipped and really fluffy before you incorporate the chocolate. So with that being said, let's have a look at our delicious chocolate mousse here. As you can see, it's set from the fridge, and you can see it's got a lovely little texture, and you can just leave it as it is. But what we're going to do, and I'm going to get a peeler here, we're going to add some chocolate shavings on top just for decoration. This is totally optional, you don't have to do this. Let me see if I can make sure that you have a piece of chocolate that is not too warm, otherwise you might not get really nice curls. So curls or shavings, whatever you want to call this. So we're just going to put this on top of our little mousse like that. Just move it out of the way. I just want to show you guys what this looks like inside, because I'm sure you're dying to find out. So let's have a look. The proof of the pudding is in the eating, and I don't know if you can hear that, but hopefully you can see how moussey that looks. Look at the aeration on that and how gorgeous and set. And when you taste this, you guys, you will never believe this was made with just 2 ingredients and actually using the chickpea water. It's so light and fluffy, so delicious. So I hope you guys are going to give this recipe a try, because it's really, anyone can do it. It's really easy, just 2 ingredients, tastes delicious. You will never guess that there's chickpea water in this, and it sounds strange, but I urge you to give it a try, and let me know down in the comments how you found it and if you liked it as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.